Hey everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of my discussion about colored vinyl LPs done right. These are albums, 12-inch singles, call it what you will. Vinyl product, released in glorious color. Some opaque, some transparent, sometimes speckly, sometimes glow in the dark. Me, I have a preference, as discussed in the previous episode. I have a preference for opaque, but if they put it out and it's appealing to me and I have the extra money, I'll get it, even if it's transparent or speckly. But I usually avoid that stuff. Some of it has gotten a little gimmicky. It has to be really pretty groovy, to use a not obscure anymore term. Anyway, moving right along, continuing from part 1, we have Spiritualized. They reissued a bunch of their stuff. Spiritualized is an offshoot of Spaceman 3. And at this point in time, I think the full formal name was Spiritualized Electric Mainline. And this is the Pure Phase album. I'm just going to quickly show you one of the two albums, discs, because they're both apparently the same. It's glow-in-the-dark vinyl. Trying to get a few glow-in-the-dark vinyl things going, so here you go. Will it work for you viewing this video? No. You'd have to get your own. Expose it to light, charge it up, and then turn the lights out and let the merriment begin. Moving right along, we have Ministry. This is a release on that label, and I have the tag here somewhere. And it's a numbered edition. Runout Groove, I believe. Anyway, it's the edition that they have this thing where they'll have like nominees for a title that's going to get reissued, and you vote on it, and then I guess according to the number of votes, that's what's picked. This was picked. I had this on CD years ago. Probably still have it in here somewhere, and it's one of my oft used terms. Greatest hits. This is greatest fits, actually. Overview. Anthology. It's not an anthology. I guess you could call it compilation. Hits and a couple oddities. I believe that both discs are the same. This is a beautiful kind of a turquoisey blue and black mixture. Love it. Very nice. They put a lot of love and attention into their issues, so you might want to check them out. I don't know if they're currently putting out new stuff. Haven't checked in a while. But if you could get your hands on some of the things that they've done, they seem to be glorious. Okay. Then, going back to the nucleus, I suppose, of Spaceman 3, we have one of Sonic Boom's many offshoot bands. And this is his main one, I guess you would say, Spectrum. And this is a 12-inch single, How You Satisfy Me. This is a clear sleeve, clear outer sleeve, clear vinyl. Beautiful. A work of art. Hope it won some design awards. Now, at the time, I remember they did a couple different versions of this. There's actually, it's either a 7 or 12-inch that has liquid in it. Actual squishy liquid. More for display than your regular storage, I believe. But the music contents are there, and so forth. Okay, then on to the next one. Kraftwerk, Neon Lights, 12-inch single. It's Neon Lights, Trans-Europe Express. I don't believe it's a full-length one. Probably like a single edit. And the model. And here we go. They are calling this luminous vinyl. Haven't tried it in a while. I believe it's a glow-in-the-dark number. A thing of beauty. I love when they treat the record like a work of art. The cover, the packaging, the whole thing is treated like an art object. Plastic Land, debut album on Pink Dust Records. So what do? Not for every pressing, but for a great deal of them, as from what I hear, bubblegum pink vinyl. If you track it down, try to get the pink vinyl one. Then we're going on to Don Preston. I believe he was one of the original members of the Mothers of Invention. Now, this is a solo album, and it's Filters, Oscillators, and Envelopes from 1967 to 75. It's experimental synthesizer work, beautifully done. And here is our orange vinyl copy. I believe it also came in white vinyl, and it was issued on CD. Seems to be getting harder and harder to track down. Look at that. There's your orange vinyl. Beauty. Okay. Then we have Chris Carter. This is an EP from the album, his Chemistry Lessons Volume 1. I believe these are songs that didn't fit or just were not included on the original. So, but even still, and it's remixes on here too. Daniel Avery, Radiophonic Workshop remix, and a Chris Liebing, Burn Slow remix. This is fantastic and very nice color vinyl. Kind of an unusual green. Look at that. You love it? I do. Safely put it back in its protective holder. Okay, come on now. And then we go on to a very similar style of music. Cabaret Voltaire, Shadow of Funk. Again, this is the last to date. You never know what could happen. The last incarnation of Cabaret Voltaire. I'm reiterating what I said before, that there was a mild uproar because it was Richard Kirk on his own using the Cabaret Voltaire moniker. And this is Curacao, C-U-R-A-C-A-O color vinyl on Mute Records. Lovely, isn't it? Semi-transparent, very transparent, a nice color. Got a couple more here. I think we went past 10. We'll just keep going real fast. We have Jack Kerouac, Blues and Haikus. This apparently has gone up in price a little bit if you mean to track this exact version down. This is on the Hanover label. Real Gone Music, as they say. And this is, look at this, psychedelic. Forget what the exact description is, but I was like, I got to get something like this. I don't know what they call these. Forget what they call these. But I like it. And it probably enhances the listening experience. Then, if you've ever seen the fantastic and amazing and wonderful electronic music documentary, I Dream of Wires, one of the stars of that, to me, is, I do not have her name on the tip of my tongue right now, but I believe it's Lori, and she uses the name Antenne as her musical Numb. So this is on the Silent Season label, and this is a 10-year anniversary release, and this is on a smoky gray vinyl. The thing of beauty. Look at this. See? See? A little transparent, a little smoky gray. Electronic. I'm not going to say ambient. We have Don Tiki, Hot Like Lava. Have I heard this yet? Nope. But I was attracted to the idea of it because I like similar kinds of music. And this has like a very 3D-ish looking cover. Yeah, and it comes with 3D glasses, so there you go. And the vinyl, I believe this is called lava colored vinyl. Ooh, look at that. Nice, huh? And it's got like a 3D label on the record too. A thing of beauty. Putting it away because we like to protect our records here. It's not just showing them, it's protecting them. That's half of it. Then I have a Flaming Lips Record Store Day release from 2011. This is like an art object. There is very little info on this. The only info I could find at a quick glance was the Flaming Lips 2011 on the spine. So we have this kind of unusual, cloudy, glow-in-the-dark looking thing. And, you know, I believe I saw a video or still pictures of one of these properly charged up and on someone's turntable, glowing madly. And that influenced my decision to grab it. Lastly, we have Spectrum again. Highs, Lows, and Heavenly Blows from a recent reissue series a couple years back. And this is on the Silvertone label again. And it's Sony Music, I believe. Okay, anyway, here we go. Orange vinyl. Look at that. You're all set. So, there you go. That was part 2 of the exciting world of colored vinyl records. Every now and then, if you're into music, it's very tempting. Go forth and seek them out. These are my recommendations, and I'm sure I'll be picking up a few more in the future. Bye.